So here at the bottom of our crock pot, we are starting off with both a marinara and an Alfredo sauce. And next we're gonna be putting in our nice and plump chicken breast right at the very bottom. As soon as we get that in there, we are gonna start seasoning. So we're gonna come in with a little bit of salt, just a pinch, but not too much, just because we have a lot of flavors going in here. So we're gonna be doing some salt, some garlic powder, of course. Again, not too much, but we are gonna go a little bit heavy with the oregano seasoning. This is gonna give us a ton of flavor, especially when using the crock pot and this gets to cook for a few hours. All of the flavor from the dried oregano really sticks out. To top everything off, we are gonna finish off with some black pepper, and I'm gonna go a little bit heavy with the black pepper as well, just because I like my chicken to be really well seasoned. So as soon as we're finished with the seasonings, we're just gonna get some tongs and I'm gonna flip this chicken over. We just wanna make sure that it is nice and submerged, and we can use the tongs to kind of mix everything around. We wanna make sure that we get both of the sauces and the seasonings all mixed up. As soon as we're done, we can go ahead and put the lid on, and this is gonna cook on high for about 4 hours. So this has been cooking for about 4 hours. You can see all of the steam coming out. This smells amazing. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 forks and we are just gonna start shredding up this chicken. You can see how easy it cuts, just because it has been slow cooking for 4 hours. So I know for a fact that it is cooked all the way through. And you can use a hand mixer for this, or you can even take the chicken out if you wanna shred it, but I don't really like doing any more dishes than I have to. So I'm just gonna take these 2 forks. And I also like it when there's like big chunks of chicken in there, but that's a personal preference. This sauce with all of the seasonings that we put in, I'm telling you, it is just filling the room, and it just smells super homey in here, and I just love it. So now that we got most of the chicken shredded, like I said, I like leaving some big pieces, so I'm not worried about it too much. Now all we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bow tie pasta, and this is just gonna go right inside. Be careful not to do what I did, because it did splash a little bit, but now we can just go ahead and mix it all together. And this sauce is just gonna coat over this pasta so nice and well. And I'm just gonna give it a few stirs just to make sure all of the sauce is nice and coated. So once you have a good mixture, you can see that all of our noodles have a light coating of sauce. This is where we're gonna come in with some low moisture mozzarella. And this is really just gonna take it over the top. And we're not gonna cook this any longer. So what I like doing is I'm just gonna dump this whole bag right inside our crock pot, and then we're just gonna stir it in. And as we start stirring it, the cheese is just gonna melt from all of the residual heat, because this dish is still really hot. So go ahead and just keep giving it a few stir arounds, and you'll know it's ready when you see all of the cheese is nice and stringy and just melted. And this is making me so hungry. I cannot wait to taste this. So now it is time to dig in. Make sure to get a nice big portion. You can see all of the cheese oozing out. This one is gonna be so delicious. All right, you guys, bon appetit. Oof. This is still really hot though, so I just wanna make sure I don't burn myself. So I was a little skeptical at first by combining the marinara and the Alfredo sauce, but it gives it such like a creamy marinara flavor. I can't describe it. This is so good.